Hey gamers and YouTubers, Jyran giving over 2.0, and I am back once again with Genshin Impact with the Receiver of Friends from Afar event. It's day 2 at Wangshu Inn, and I'm filling in for Smiley Yin Xiao as the chef at Wangshu Inn.
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you.
Thanks!
I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end, but it looks like you've got what it takes to handle the day-to-day here. So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific requests.
Speaking of, I just saw one. Faruzan!
Oh, have you had someone like that before?
Of course! The worst are those old scholars who've barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert. They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
Yeah, we know someone like that.
This is Wangshu Inn. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment.
Faruzan! I know that voice!
Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Faruzan!
Faruzan! Oops, Madam Faruzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators in need of an onboard consultant as they travel the world. Madam Faruzan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night. How come Madam Faruzan still has so much energy? If she's really over 100 years old, I don't understand how she keeps going. It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Layla! And Dori? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Yeah, me neither. How about you two take a seat and catch your breath?
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. No rest for the wicked. Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in for some authentic Liyue specialties.
So, why are you all in Liyue again? Something about being an onboard consultant?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential.
Boy.
Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Oh, Madam Faruzan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of last night to put the system through some stress testing.
That sounds like illegal overtime.
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation, isn't it? No wonder Madam Faruzan is going for all the most expensive dishes.
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Now, first up, we'll have the...
Faruzan, Madam Faruzan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best. I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare. Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as look at another piece of seafood again for at least the foreseeable future.
That's actually a good point.
Dang.
Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger.
Huh? Oh, That's not because of hunger.
She's literally sleepy. I mean, look at her.
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Faruzan could not bear to watch her poor students sit here and waste away.
Layla's not technically her student, but... Yeah, sure. Butter her up, why don't
Oh,
you?
well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked?
That's because you are being tricked! Dori has that thing!
So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have. Over to you, traveler.
Oh boy. Okay, ladies, sit tight.
No seafood and nothing that takes too long to cook. The rest is up to you. I had my eye on Adeptus Temptation, bamboo shoot soup, and golden shrimp balls. But I suppose they'll have to wait for the next time. But that could be years from now.
I can still make it for you guys. I mean, you guys are traveling with me and I can feed you the stuff.
Aww, Madame Faruzan looks so deflated all of a sudden. Please still try to choose dishes on the expensive side, okay?
Yeah, alright. Yo, Smiley, we got some orders from 3 old faces. I mean, 3 new faces, but old
So,
faces of mine.
Expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty much our entire menu. Do these people get a kick out of being impossible to please?
Who knows?
That Dory, is she doing this on purpose?
I bet more that she is.
This isn't Liyue Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one way to bump up the price. And that's by cooking a dish that uses the chef's expertise and creativity to the fullest. As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds. It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. 1 plate usually goes for 30,000 mora.
Seriously? Trembling strings and rushing reeds?
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't fancy, what exactly makes it so special?
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat. You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavors that come through layer by layer. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to perfection, while still bursting with their own distinct flavors. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's just a bunch of meat thrown on a plate.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's expertise!
Do you think I'll be able to pull it off?
Don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus on bringing it all together.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it.
Yeah, okay. Trembling strings and rushing reeds. Alright. Let's get to cooking. Okay, let's see here. The 3 meats. Fowl, raw meat, and ham. Ooh, and salt and pepper. I love me some pepper. One, 2. Oopsie. There we go. That should be the right prep work. Okay, that's the meat chopped up. Now let's add the pepper. Got it. Now that the diced meat has been seasoned, let's get to properly cooking the stuff. There we go. Here's hoping it's good. Done and done. Now they're going to take this to the... Now to bring this to my... Alright. Let's get this to Faruzan, Layla, and Dori.
Food's ready. Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Did Dori just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Didn't she give you a piece of Tai Shin when we were over in the Academia Extravaganza?
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal.
Hey!
Come on, sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in. This dish looks simple enough. And I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 mora?
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy. I just want to eat up and get to bed.
Really wish Layla can get a break and get that much sleep. Also, that Layla that comes up when this one's asleep,
Is this foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar.
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this made?
The smokiness is from the ham. That was my addition.
Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere. Oh.
Haha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is kneaded from several different kinds of meat. Paimon and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right.
So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection?
Well, you see, that's a trade secret.
It's just a matter of practice. I know some special cooking techniques.
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called
Trembling strings and rushing reeds.
alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together. And also,
The complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble.
Wow,
The
Faruzan.
name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish.
Yeah, it is.
how did you know all that?
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. Wait, is that not a requirement anymore?
I don't think so. And wait, 20 languages?
That used to be a thing?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Harabatat.
So, anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be 30,000 more, please and thank you.
30,000? About that. Paimon, traveler, I nearly invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you. So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
Oh! no, 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 no!
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true.
30,000 more surely isn't an outrageous amount for the most magnanimous Lord Sanguma Bay.
Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Mm-hmm.
But every single mora matters, you know?
Not every single piece of money counts. It's important to save up and do what you gotta do in life.
All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
I feel so much better now that I've gotten some food in me. Delicious food really does wonders for one's spirits.
I never thought you'd take on such strenuous work, Layla.
My advisor said that young people shouldn't stay cooped up in the academia all the time. They told me that I should take the chance to get out and see the stars in other skies.
Wow.
Maybe I can think of it as my first internship experience.
Yeah.
But it sure is exhausting.
Yeah, I still hope you can get yourself a really great good night's sleep. Dory?
Now, how should I justify a high price tag for a dish without any fancy ingredients? Maybe start by giving it a fancy-sounding name?
By the way, that whole spiel about no seafood and not taking too long to cook.
I should have known you'd see through me.
Obviously!
Everyone was exhausted and seasick when I made the offer last night, so I figured they probably wouldn't be able to eat all that much today. Well, you saw how that turned out. I tried placing some limitations on the order to keep costs under control, but you still found a way around my schemes. That's what I get for not thoroughly researching the market beforehand.
Hey, you're not even paying those too much of a salary. Just treat them fairly next time and don't be so stingy.
You're the one to talk Paimon. You freeload whenever you get the chance.
Well, yeah, but that's why Paimon's qualified to talk about this.
Did you love the dish, Faruzan?
Even though I didn't get to try Adeptus Temptation or Bamboo Shoot Soup, this trembling strings and rushing reeds was still quite impressive. Thank you for making it.
I never thought you'd take a job away from any ruins.
Well, about that. Even though newfangled contraptions are hardly my cup of tea, Dori's offer was quite enticing. She said that every time we stopped at a new harbor, I'd be free to go and pick out some ancient books at the market and bring them back to Sumeru. I couldn't resist an offer like that. So I offered to join for the lowest possible pay to undercut all my Kasharawar competitors.
Wow. First my friends from Fontaine, and now my friends from Sumeru. Who's next? Please let me someone from Mondstadt, please! Ooh, I would love to serve some Mondstadt friends.
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you.
Alright, now we got the new recipe. Trembling strings and rushing reeds. Now let's see what this recipe is about. Ah, here we are. It's a combat recipe. Increase everyone's crit rates. Alright, it's also on display. Can't wait to see the other dishes that are going to be on display here. Yeah. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is Jyran giving y'all the 2.0. Keep on gaming. And stay safe out there, people. Thanks again for watching. Peace.